You know, a lot of debates between friend groups is who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT? Is it LeBron? Is it Jordan? Is it Kobe? Well, me and my friend groups, we talk about the GOAT, but we're talking about sport analysts, right? The host. Is it Joe Taylor? Molly? Woo! Molly Kieran? Whatever her name is, big nose bitch. Is it Taylor Brooks is in there now? Malika Andrews? That was a weird way to start this video. But Joe Taylor and Skip Bayless, they have been named in a lawsuit of workplace harassment. Skip apparently tried to pay somebody $1.5 million to tickle his pickle.
That is my turn!
I mean, but can you blame the man? Do you see what he has to go home to? Like, which one is Skip in this picture? All right, okay. Before I even go in on this, I want to say everything in this video is alleged. It's alleged. Alleged. Joe Taylor has been accused of sleeping around to get her position in Fox Sports. And you know what's funny? Like, Joe, she presents herself as like, oh, I worked so hard to get here. It's been so hard for me because I'm a woman, and you know how it is for women in sports.
Affirm that you are good enough, that you belong there, and then always prove it. So I would just always say you gotta do twice the work to get half the opportunity. But that, to me, the mentality I've always had on it is that's just gonna make me better.
She did half the work and got twice the dick. Like, I'm not saying she didn't work hard, but she slept around with the Fox executive, with a dude that smiles like this. So it all started with a hairstylist named Nushin Faraj, and she has a 42-page lawsuit alleging workplace misconduct. Taylor has been accused of being rewarded her role as the moderator on Undisputed.
Skip and Shannon Undisputed. Yeah, we co-host, but this is your show, so I owe you a little gratitude. But Joy better not ask me. I mean, Joy my girl, but Joy better not ask me when I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me and Joy cool, but we go, you know.
Now, Faraj and Joe Taylor, they used to be friends. They used to be kind of close. And she realized that Taylor had an inappropriate relationship with Mr. Dixon here. They all three of them went out to get cocktails and stuff, and their body language, they were kind of flirty. And apparently, Joe Taylor at the time was also married. Another person that was named in the lawsuit, and he's been getting a lot of flack on Twitter. His name is Emmanuel Acho. He loves Joe Taylor. This tweet's been going viral. He deleted this. He's talking about Joe. Right, rumors have been circulated he allegedly had a romantic relations with Joe Taylor to secure her a better job back in 2022.
Just got done with rehearsal for the new show Speak, and I got to take a moment to shout out my co-host Joy Taylor. A woman, a black woman, daily show, sports.
Okay, let me pause real quick. You know how Twitter is. In the comments are like, yo, why does he keep smelling his finger? Why does he keep smelling his finger? Because he was freaking...
Realize how hard it is to get into the position that she is in. So often there's misogyny and sexism running rampant in sports, and we don't even care what women have to say in sports. But Joy is not only in the position on television as a woman, as a black woman, but as an opinionist. So not just asking men what they think, but providing her own unique and distinct insight. It's hard to do, and Joy, you have done it. So congratulations. Looking forward to working with you. And hope y'all tune in 4:30 to 6 Eastern every day starting next week.
Look at this. Look at this photo. People shocked about Joe Taylor and Acho, and they wasn't at the crib together. Like, bro has his socks off. We got Colin Coward slipping up.
Tampa and Los Angeles. It's like we got all. I mean, two cities have glommed all the championships and players.
Allegedly, after she, slept with the executive of Fox, Charlie Dixon, she was gonna out him out and say that he like forced himself upon her. That she explained that she's so powerful now, and that when Mr. Dixon was no longer useful to her, she will follow through on her plan to tell the company that he forced himself upon her. Honestly, like Malika Andrews and Molly, even Joe, like I feel like they have good insight on the sports, right? Also, allegedly, Nushin Faraj and Joe Taylor, they went to a party. They went to a little party, and apparently the Fox Sports executive, Charlie Dixon, the one that Joe Taylor was cheating on with, grabbed her butt. And when she went to Joe about it, Joe said, get over it. Now, that's the end of Joe Taylor's involvement. Now, where Skip is involved is with the same hairstylist, and apparently he offered her $1.5 million, obviously for her to sleep with him. And he allegedly would always give her lingering hugs after each haircut, putting his body against her own, pressing against her breast. He then began to kiss her on the cheeks. Ooh, Skip's cheeks. I wouldn't mind getting kissed by Skip. And obviously, Miss Faraji was very uncomfortable with Skip's lips on her cheeks. She would like make excuses like, oh, I gotta go pick up my son from school, stuff like that. Also, allegedly, Skip Bayless would make comments about her body. Over the years, Mr. Bayless continued to make advances on Miss Faraji. hugs, comments, inappropriate comments that he could change her life if she had sex with him. Fucked up if this is true, okay? Skip, this is your mind is just fried from defending Jordan all the time, okay? That's why you should be a LeBron fan, you old geezer. So in July 2021, Miss Farah G developed issues with her left ovary, right? She was thinking it might be cancer. And when she told Skip, you would think Skip would take pity on her, but instead, he started telling her that he wanted to be with her. He started kissing her hand, offered her $1.5 million to have sex. After she told her that, she just left like, yo, I came to you because I thought I had cancer and you're over here trying to fuck me. And this is where, you know, apparently 1 week after the cancer situation, Skip was still trying to get with Miss Faraji, to where she replied, Skip, stop, you have a wife. And then Mr. Bayless responded, aren't you Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 or 4 wives? And then Miss Faraji responded that her father was dead. Okay, this is all alleged, and Miss Faraji actually denies this claim, but apparently Miss Faraji was having sex with Shannon the Goat Sharp, and when Skip found out, he allegedly responded saying, I have love for you. I have for 6 years, and you hurt me, and you are ruining this. Well, it seems like Fox is in a bit of trouble, right? You have all these checks and balances to make sure that stuff like this doesn't happen. But when the people that are doing it are the head honchos, what can you really do, right?